Now, in the beginning, each component of the 4G architecture was implemented as a separate physical node. For example, the PDN gateway was a separate physical node that was implemented using the custom hardware. The serving gateway was a separate physical node. The MME, the HSS, and the PCRF were separate physical nodes, and each of them was implemented using the custom hardware. And when a component of the 4G architecture is implemented as a physical node, for example, when the PDN gateway is implemented as this hardware, it is called as the physical network function or PNF. Now, what is the problem with this approach? When a PDN gateway is implemented as a physical network function. Now, in the hardware of this PDN gateway, we can see that this hardware consists of different cards, and each of these cards has its own custom and proprietary hardware. And on the hardware of each of these cards, you have a custom operating system, and on this operating system, you have a custom or proprietary software or application that is running. And when you connect these cards through the back plane of the hardware, together these cards, they act as the PDN gateway. Now these cards are proprietary and the resulting hardware is proprietary. And as a result, the unit cost of this hardware is very much high. This hardware is bulky and this hardware is non-recyclable. For example, if we want to use this hardware of the PDN gateway as the serving gateway, or if we want to use it as the MME, we cannot do this. Similarly, there are also problems in the scaling up of this hardware. Imagine that a cricket match is being played in a country and that match is being live broadcast on the internet, and the majority of the users are seeing that match on the internet using the live streaming. In this case, there is a very high possibility that the capacity of the PDN gateway would be exceeded. And as a result, the data services to the users may be affected and the users may not be able to see that match properly due to the choking of the PDN gateway. So in this case, we need to scale up the capacity of the PDN gateway, and we can only do this by buying more of this PDN gateway hardware and installing this hardware. And this hardware is costly and it requires time to buy this hardware. So we cannot scale up this hardware easily. Secondly, when the match finishes, then this new hardware would be idle and its capacity would be underutilized.